Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Matt Chapman, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Vero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sell.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Mike Minor gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now batting, Dansby Swanson. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now you can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joey Gallo becomes the first out of the inning. Standing in now, Danny Santana. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. So stepping in, Ronald Guzman, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Hunter Cole. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Now it's Mark Canha. In his career against Mike Minor, he's batting at a .385 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
I got count 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Chris Davis. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to first, scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He went deep in the contest last night. Minor's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team. And
he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The bat, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Matt Duffy. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trevino on third. Andrus at second with 2 gone. Weak roller right side. First, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Here's Robbie Grossman, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third. Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Sean Murphy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
As a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with a man at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Second baseman.
And the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is a curveball swung on and missed. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Hunter Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Trevino hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2. One shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Davis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead it 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in now, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's popped up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Cole is there, 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in, Sean Murphy, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Murphy swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A high fastball is in there. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joey Gallo becomes the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 1-1 the count. the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Hunter Cole, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. This pitch is popped up. Guzman in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. We see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next up for the A's, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Luis Garcia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. set, and the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Mark Hanna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder,
Chris Davis next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rangers 3 and the A's 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's inside.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Davis. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 50.
So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Stepping in now, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Popped straight up. Wick is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One out, nobody on. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. He grounds it sharply to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-2 Texas. Cody Allen from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Cody Allen.
Striding in for Oakland, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now catcher, John.
Stepping up now, Sean Murphy. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Guzman in foul ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Josh Fuentes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Fuentes is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Allen, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 7,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-2, here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Cole.
Striding in, Hunter Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rangers 6 and the A's 2. Brett Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and next the dangerous power threat, Mark Canha. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Martin has thrown a little over 50 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. On the ground near home. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the A's 2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jose Trevino. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Trevino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. plate now, Elvis Andrews, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The next 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 6-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Chris Davis.
No outfielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the 0-1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top.
throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. 6-2 the final total today. The Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Matt Chapman, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Anthony Banda gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
The shortstop.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, Nick Solak. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Banda has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked fouled off to the right. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop. Dansby.
Now here's the pitch.
Swanson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in, Ian Happ, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Happ, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Gibson steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Chris Davis next to bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
1-1 the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Joey Gallo now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Joey Gallo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On, he pops it up. Swanson into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom. So now it's Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Canha enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Gibson, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Kenna rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now in the box, Sean Murphy. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Josh Fuentes. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Grossman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
From the stretch. Men on third with 2 down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting up.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Rougned Odor. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled to first. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55+ homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Gibson comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Mark Canna. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple, but they hold a one. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
1-2 now.
One ball.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the A's, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Well off the in. Sinker misses for a ball. Josh Fuentes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. There goes the runner. Ripped toward the gap in right. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Has a look, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Gibson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dansby Swanson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And this is taken outside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one. The 3-1. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 2 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Here's Todd Frazier now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
One of the biggest factors. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. Hampson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Pitch on the way.
Count is 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Robbie Grossman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Come set, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Odor has it. Andrus. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. A runner on first with two away. And there's ball two now. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Up high in the air. Chapman is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas. They trail things here 2-0. Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now. Josh Fuentes. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Chirinos moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Leclerc, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Petit A veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Duffy will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Now at the plate, Ian Happ has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1.
Count 2-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Solak will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Hampson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Joaquin Soria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anthony Banda notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2.